First meet a guy, how do you decide if he's going to be a friend or more than a friend? And more importantly, when do you decide? Because it's often said a woman will know right away.
Vibes, energy. You can feel it in the energy. If you don't connect with somebody right away, then I feel like there's no point. There's no point at all. Why would you have to work for it when there's people out there when it's just like a snap, like you just feel it?
You can tell if you're attracted to somebody instantly, but I also have had bonds that have grown. So you can't really tell. I don't care what people say. You can have an instant attraction, but it can grow.
I was married and I got unmarried because I had an instant attraction with somebody one time.
Now, if we were to conduct a CSI, a cheek-slaying investigation, when this girl said,
I was married and I got unmarried because I had an instant attraction with somebody one time.
To translate this in the language of the woman needs, what she's trying to say is she was married to a very good man who treated her right, but she messed it all up by cheating on him.
Can you believe they're still together after all the shit they've been through?
Who?
Your butt cheeks.
Do you believe that men initially do really nice things for women because they eventually want sex?
A majority of the time.
If so, why would a woman ever accept an extravagant offer from a man if she wasn't interested in having sex?
Because why not just get what you can?
There are some greedy broads out there, you know? If you're not going to give when you take.
I mean, they're the ones asking you, and they don't have to do something extravagant. It's a choice, and they're choosing to do it, and you're just accepting it. It is what it is.
Isn't that leading a man on?
Yes. And I don't agree with it.
Yes, leading a man on for extravagant said offer without putting out.
Why do so many women think sex is the only thing men care about when it's usually just the first thing?
Probably because we all been through the same shit over and over and over again. Like, every guy that walks up to you, that's what they want from you. Like, they want to sleep with you. It's like hit it and quit it type shit, period.
Usually, if a fish hole is what you only have to offer, then usually a fish hole is only what men want.
How many does the guy deserve?
If I'm not getting 10 out of you every single day, then I'm not going to bed until if that's his average, you know what I mean? If I've seen you bust 10 consecutively for a little while and today you've only busted like 6 or 7, I'm like, honey, are you all right? Like, do you need to a couple times or something?
So you think 10 a day is your requirement?
Requirement?
Or like what he deserves?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever made a guy more than that in a day?
I think 15 or something like that. I'm gonna work toward that goal.
15?
And then I'm gonna let you know how often I reach it in a week.
But we're starting at 10 and I think getting to 15, that's a pretty reasonable goal.
Yeah, he better eat his Wheaties, lace up his Nikes.
Yeah.
This lady is out of her damn mind because after the third nut, we are just shooting out blanks and puffing out air. And after the fourth and fifth nut, it is honestly just pure stamina and mental fortitude at that point because it is flat out painful. This lady does not know what the recuperation and the recovery phase is.
Can you identify as a black person?
No,
Ready though? Ready for the fucking...
Why?
I'm not black. That's like,
I'm not a woman, but I can identify as a woman according to you.
if you transition, maybe.
Defines a transition.
Like, if that's your goal, you know?
If you believe it.
Sure.
If you believe you're black, why aren't you black?
Well, that's just not, that's like genetics. That's like ancestry. Like, you're black, right?
You're also born a man or a woman. It's the same thing. That's also genetics.
Okay, I'm over it.
She walks away when confronted.
What is the first thing that pops into your head when you see a really hot guy?
Damn, he's hot.
I hope he notices me. I observe how much work he's taken to get there, the physical and mental discipline that it would have taken to get to that point. I reflect on the fact that that must have taken some good qualities and character for him to have achieved that look. I don't immediately think about, oh, I want to sleep with him. I more observe the amount.
I think that I see them and they're hot and I just want to sleep with them.
I think that's actually a perfect example of how different people can be. What I see is I see the effort that they put into that. What she sees is a really, really hot guy that she wouldn't mind getting in bed with. Everybody's different, men and women.
What are your thoughts on the following statement? A woman is more likely to feel emotionally connected before she can experience physical intimacy, while a man is more likely to experience physical intimacy before he can feel emotionally connected.
I've had a girlfriend that said that. She was like, I need to feel emotionally connected before I can do anything with them. I have been the opposite. If physically I'm attracted to somebody, I'm into it and I'm ready to go.
Translation, my body count is in the
somewhere between 700 billion and 1,300,000,000,000.
What are your thoughts on the following expression? Men fall in love with their eyes, women fall in love with their ears.
I think that's true because men say tend to say a lot of things to get to a woman to do certain things. Like they lie and stuff like that, or may like love bomb kind of. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's meaning those kind of things. And women believe it.
Isn't that why women wear makeup and it's why men lie?
No.
Exactly true.
No.
And also pretty girls have endless opportunities with the same guy.
Isn't that why women wear makeup and it's why men lie?
That's cute. I like it, but men also have beards to hide their faces.
And hats.
So we all do things to hide our faces with the eyes and appear better looking to people.
This is why I do not take a woman's opinions seriously. It's just a fart in the wind for me. Because how on earth can you compare a beard to makeup? And it's not like a guy takes off his beard at night and wake up without it on. All that forehead and she can't even use it to think.
An abortion? Twins?
Yeah, double homicide.
Bitch.
When it comes to dating, do women care more about what men actually want or what women think men should want?
The first one.
What do men actually want?
I don't know. I wish I did know. I think we're all kind of wondering.
No, I think women care about what they want, like what she wants. When I go on a date, I don't care what he wants. Like I'm looking if I really like the guy, not if that guy is liking me back.
When we're picking a long-term mate, we're going to be looking for men that want things that we want, meaning long-term relationships, loyalty. They're going to want to put aside selfishness in order to preserve the betterment of the commitment between the two of those people. And there are a lot of men that want that, but it's not to say that men that want casual sex or hookups or whatever it is, that we don't think that they should want that. We're just looking for the ones that want what we think they should want, and typically what we think they should want is going to line up with what we want.
When it comes to relationships, what do women bring to the table?
We're women, we're just superior, period.
My God, it's all starting to make sense. No wonder why guys just dismantle her kitty and leave the city.
Get to the chopper!
Because according to the book of the cheek-slaying Prometheans, section ass-clapping juggernaut scriptures of hoology, it states, the longer her nails, and the more color on her hair, and the longer her lashes, my brother, the more body she catches. Only a girl can say,
we're women, we're just superior, period.
Only a woman can say shit like that and not be labeled an incel and a misogynist. You see, no woman on this planet will never understand the pain that a man has to go through. Well, except this Asian girl.
We feel for the men, guys who have so much, they're working so hard, they're trying to prove themselves because society makes them. And to have this girl come here and just completely belittle you on the internet. These are good men out there. It's not about the dollar sign, it's about the intention. If a guy takes me to McDonald's, amazing, I love McDonald's. Like, what's wrong with that? It's the intention, it's the fact that he made a point and said, hey, I've got this. That's the point. It's not about how much it is. It's about the fact that someone went out of their way and they wanted to do a wonderful gesture for you. That's the point.
Some women believe that they don't have to bring anything to the table, and just by being a woman, that's enough. Other women believe that they should bring character, morals, standards, loyalty, intellect, conversation, fun, livelihood.
What do I bring to the table?
So I'm thinking.
Nothing.
Sense of
Literally
humor?
nothing.
No.
Yeah, humor. I bring. No, I do a lot in the beginning too. I also put myself out there and pretend like I'm a very homely homemaker, and then as time goes on, I let that go.
A lot of women have brought those things to the table, and then they've gotten screwed by men who took advantage of what they were bringing to the table. Now, unfortunately, I do believe that men have a mentality of, you think about a mentality that a man is taught for work. Get as much as you can for as little effort as possible. That's how you climb the ladder. Most men are not taught how to do relationships. They're taught how to succeed in the workplace. And a lot of men, because they aren't taught relationships from their fathers, they transfer that mentality into relationships. What we end up seeing then is men that are testing the waters. How little can I put in for a maximum return? And women feel used. Because of that, women feel like they don't have to bring anything to the table anymore, and that they should just be appreciated for just simply being there, and it's a very toxic cycle.
Men are typically expected to court women, approach women, ask them out on dates, pick them up, pay for dates, make the first move. What are women expected to do to build a relationship?
Well, I feel like a woman is where it all starts. Like, without a woman, there would be no relationship. Like, I don't know. Men don't know what they're doing without a woman. So, like, why do you think men are always chasing women? Because what are they supposed to do without her?
This is the biggest problem with modern women today, is that they're just so focused on me, that they forget men are actually human beings. Because at this point, men are realizing that the juice is not even worth the squeeze. Because in the back of a man's mind, most of us are thinking this:
I'd rather pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then taking her out for nice dinners, buying her shit, and you get the same result in the end anyways. You're still paying for pussy.
Honestly, at this point, I just wish most of the modern women will come across paths with this gay guy.
What do I lie about? Tell me 3 things I lie about.
Rachel, everything about you is a lie.
Oh,
your
really?
boobs are a lie. Your face is a lie. The only thing honest about you is the pimples on your chin. You're a wicked witch. Why don't you get on your broom and fly back inside? You're a disgusting, repulsive human being. And America sees it now too. I can't wait to watch every single episode of how vile and disgusting you are. I will press play and rewind and pause and just look at how disgusting you are. And I'll get a year's worth of love and joy from that. So go ahead, keep on talking, Rachel.
You are so funny.
You're so disgusting.
One thing about gay men, they do not hide the truth because they are not trying to get in women's pants. This homosexual did not just roast her. He absolutely cremated her. He snatched her whole soul, and that little laugh was her soul's final breath. And gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.